This one says, Dr. Davi or Meredith.
Okay.
My wife has gone from really extra curvy to fit, dropping 72 pounds, and I'm cheering for her the whole way, but the attention that comes with it is now starting to bother me. She's dressing appropriately, but she is a lot sexier now that she's dropped the weight. Heart emojis and flame emojis in your wife's comments and DMs is a lot to take, and I don't know how to handle this new part of it. What do I do?
You need to work on it.
Get on board, buddy.
You need to work on you.
You need to work on it because she's doing everything right. She's working out, taking care of herself, which I'm sure you appreciate. She's also dressing appropriately. So she's checking all those boxes. So the problem here is you. I understand. It's a transition. You're probably not used to the amount of attention your wife is getting. You got to get used to it. The heart emojis and the flames, that's just the day and age that we live in. She's doing everything right. It's on you now to adjust.
It's a compliment right now. So, you know what? Other people may think that your wife or whoever it may be, even if somebody's listening right now, it's a compliment. You know, they think that she's good looking, and that's great. And it can be also an extra motivator at the same time to keep her going.
Insecurity is tough, man. Some people are never able to get over it, but you have to do your best, and you have to realize that at the end of the day, she's coming home with you. You guys are sleeping in bed together. You guys are building a life together. Get over it and enjoy all the benefits of having a hot wife.
Yeah.
I will say I think that you may have to put down a rule, at least, like if people are doing that whole comment thing and leaving flames and hearts and whatever, like, don't engage everybody. Have your wife like say, hey, you know, like talk to your friends, whatever, but the thirst dudes, let's just let that live.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be like I don't be talking with them.
And I don't think she is. I don't feel like she's having a dialogue.
I don't know
comments.
if she is. I'm just saying that, but that would be the advice
right
in handling it, because he asked, how do you handle it? I'm like, make sure you talk to her about what you want to see in those messages.
Yes.
Like you can't control guys liking your outfit.
Right.
But don't get into a big diatribe back and forth about, ooh, my outfit. Let that live.
Yeah.
Let it live there and motivate you and do everything else and talk to your friends and whatever. But them thirst dudes, just let them live there.
As a smart man once said, control what you can control.
Control what you can control.
That's right.
Yeah, do that. All right, let's see. What we got?
We have somebody on the phone holding.
Let's
okay.
see.
I believe her name was D.
Hey, D, how you doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good. What's up? Which doc you want?
Davy.
Davy, Dr. Davy, you got him. What's up?
going on, D?
So me being married, I'm married, but my husband don't.
Do you got the window down or something? You might want to roll the window up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you're married.
Me being married, my husband doesn't understand that his wife comes before anything as far as mother, brother, cousin, sister, homeboys, homegirls, anything. It's the wife and the kids. That's what's supposed to come first. He don't understand any of that. So maybe I just be tripping. I don't think I be tripping. I don't know.
But what's the you want him to treat you first as opposed to everybody else?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, like he'll let somebody come up to him and tell him anything about me, and he'll just run with it instead of defending his wife, because that's what you're supposed to do. You took vows with me.
Interesting.
That's true. You have a point. I would say if you're going to address this with your husband, be very specific about this time, this happened, and it made me feel a certain kind of way. Now, at the same time, when you saying that he needs to put you first, of course, I think we can all unanimously agree on that. However, you have to also help him want to like come home and be a place of peace, a place that he wants to come back to and like spend as much time. A lot of times people will lean on friends or family or the other people that you say he might be putting over you kind of as like a bit of an escape. So you know make home the happiest place on earth, but then when there is a specific situation where you feel like he didn't handle it right or he should have defended you, call him out on it. Let him know how that made you feel and how you would like for him to handle it in the future.
It's crazy because I do, and he still don't see it that way. Like, his mama tried to spit on me 2 times. I could have whooped her ass. Like,
Okay, all right. Let's not whoop nobody's
Oh,
mamas.
sorry for the
Can we not
language,
do
but-
that? You think you got problems now? You whoop his mama, you gonna have an issue.
Right,
Okay,
right.
don't do
That's what
that.
I'm saying. Like, I just still left it alone, and you still don't understand. Like, you got to defend me. I shouldn't be the one defending me to your family.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, definitely. But what are they defending you about? What you out there doing?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Defending me at, like, point blank, period. People say stuff like, I have to defend myself in any situation, and it's not supposed to be like that.
That's old.
And that's
yeah.
with friends and any of that. Homeboys, I have to defend myself.
Okay.
Even in my own home, like, I have to defend myself to his homeboys in my own house, like, and you just sit there and do nothing.
Why is everybody attacking her?
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to get it. I don't know.
That's a lot of defending.
That's a lot of defending. If everybody, homeboys,
Right?
cousins, everybody, she named a lot of people that everybody's saying
It was
something.
coming at her. Okay.
And I'm like, but you ain't tell us. She ain't snitch on herself though. She ain't say what she was doing.
Right.
Everybody talking.
She's a real one.
Therapy Thursday, 888-429-0941. You can slide in with a question, whether you want to call or you can text. We got Dr. Davi. We got Meredith MD. We got Orlando BGYN.
We got a lot of people calling.
We got a lot of calls
Got
on
problems.
the line. Ashley is on the phone. Ashley, how you doing this morning?
I'm fine. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Welcome to Therapy Thursday. Which doc you want?
I want you, Orlando. You seemingly are the most successful out of the morning crew.
No, not at all.
I can't seemingly.
I got you snowed. What's up?
Okay, so right now I'm at a point where next year I'll be an engineer, and I have a best friend that's kind of going through a hard time, but I feel like she is like really unmotivated, and it's starting to turn me off on our friendship. So long story short, she doesn't have her kids with her right now because she's kind of supposedly struggling. But I've offered her numerous locations to get a job, even offered her a job with me. And she still kind of wants to waddle in, like, her struggle. And I'm to the point where now, like, if she asks me for money, I'm telling her no because you can go work. And, like, you don't have any records or anything like that hindering you. And as a mom, I'm starting to lose respect for her as a mom and a friend. How do I handle dealing with a person like this? 'Cause I'm at the point where I feel bad about cutting off the friendship, but I still, like, love her as my friend. And I've tried a lot of avenues to, like, put her in a better position, but I feel like I want it more than she does. I grow.
Okay. I mean, I get what you're asking, and it's hard because you don't want to seem like one of those people who changed up on somebody. You want to be loyal. You want to be loyal, but you also, I don't really think we have to get our motivation from other people, but I think you do have to have some compassion for folks. But you also got to give them enough, rope to be a cowboy or to hang themselves. You got to let her, make her own mess. Now you can be there to try and help, but you can't be somebody's like, you can't be somebody's burden. They can't be your burden. Now you can be there for the friend, and you should. But definitely remove your motivation from it, because when you said, listen, I don't like the fact that she's, not really together and I'm trying to find motivation. You got, everything that you mentioned that's working well. Continue to do that and find people who you can have around your circle to help lift you up, teach you a little bit more. People always told me, don't be the smartest in your circle. Find people around you who can motivate you. That's fine. But your friend that you care for and needs you still needs you in her life. So you don't have to trade out their either or situation. I think you can excel. You can surround yourself with good people, and you can still be there to maybe be an influence for her. And when she's ready to kind of follow suit or to get better, you could be there to help her through that as well, instead of abandoning her. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to wear her bruises and all that stuff. But definitely don't cut her off. I wouldn't cut her off, because you might be that spark that ends up like raising her game.
Yeah, remember, pressure changes everything. Some people, you squeeze them and they focus. Others, they fold. So you just have to focus on that as well, and you're seeing her in a different perspective right now, but you can still be friends.
Okay.
All right, don't be cutting nobody off now. Don't do that. No. All right, let's see. Jerome is on the line with a question for Meredith. What you got?
Hi, Meredith. How are you guys doing this morning?
Hey, good morning.
We're doing good.
Okay, so my question is this. I recently got back into the dating scene. I went through a bad breakup. I want to say going on close to 2 years ago now. And as a man, I'm finally getting my confidence back and realizing what I bring to the table because I'm 30 years old. I got 2 degrees and I'm single. I have no kids.
Nice.
And I recently went on a date with a young lady, and we hung out afterwards. I didn't see her for like a whole week. I went over to her place, and I happened to see her. She made dinner, and then we got intimate. Then she went to Miami for her birthday. She came back. She calls me on her way back and tells me she wants me to go see her, and she wants to be intimate with me. Okay, I have no problem with that. I go see her. We're intimate. But before we got intimate, I had asked her questions because as a man, there's certain things I don't believe where as a man, she was wearing lingerie. She was wearing like some lingerie that was like screaming like, hey, like let's get it on kind of thing. But she tells me she wanted to wear that and just for me to touch her and caress her and not get physical. But it doesn't add up to me because as a man, if you're wearing something like that, I'm going to think that's what you want. Like you're screaming like, hey, like let's get it on with what you're wearing. Long story short, I had told the young lady, like, if we got in a relationship, how would she feel if I had those days where I come home from work and I just want to be all over her because, you know, she might have been on my mind all day. You know, everybody has that phase where it's like when you're dating, you think about that person and you just can't wait to see them when you get home and you just want to be all over them. And she tells me, like, it's a no-go. Like, she doesn't want to be intimate. It's never going to happen. So I told her more or less I think we should be friends. And I felt we were moving in 2 different directions. And the main reason for my call, what I want to know is, did I use and abuse this person as she says, or no? Because we did go on dates, but it was like the first date I paid, the next date she paid. I did buy her lingerie, and she did give me money, and I did pay her back as well as I got her something for her birthday.
Okay, let's get to the crux of the problem here. She is sending you mixed signals. Listen, I have worn some lingerie at the front door before to meet a man, and he knew what it was, and so did I at that point. You know, that's what, and especially when somebody's texting you, I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to, you know, this and that, and get intimate with you. She's sending you the wrong signals. It doesn't matter the money and the payback, and you bought her lingerie or anything like that. You guys were dating, and maybe it wasn't that serious, and then all of a sudden she just didn't want to be intimate. I wonder what happened in Miami.
If I may add something, I think you also low-key kind of scared her off too, because this is like the second encounter and you're already talking about like in a long-term relationship, and if I get home and then I think you were moving too fast, and there was an air of desperation in there, which maybe turned her off a little bit.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think definitely. Like you gotta walk before you run. You took off on a full-blown sprint.
So
like,
him buying her lingerie was too much?
I mean, that was extra, but the whole commentary about, you know, when I want it, I want to be all over it. It's like, yo, that's almost like hey, Meredith, you made me a dinner. Do I have to wash my hands, or can I just come in and say, like, no,
too much at once.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Like she was like, yo, like it's not an ownership thing. You bought me some draws. Like,
Yeah.
Now she's playing games because I mean that's what people do.
That's what my point was. It seems like you guys just aren't on the same level at all. So it sounds like she doesn't want the same thing as you, and you're ready for your next relationship while you're dating and trying to find her, and she's just ready to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, you got a lot of things going on. 2 degrees and 30, no kids and single and all that, but you might be playing outside of your coverage if you are presenting yourself like that and scaring the ladies. So you might want to dial that back a little bit.
Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it.
All right, man. There you go. That was weird.
Well, she was wearing lingerie.
You know what? It's like
the lingerie ain't an enemy.
But it's not an enemy. But that's telling me you want something. You want something that she's not giving me.
But you know, women can, or people can change consent at any time. Like we're learning that, and something he did along the way made her
turned her off.
It did, and it just speaks to like how hard the dating scene is. It
These
must
days.
be.
It's hard
dating.
for you, especially if you have to point back to what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, yo, well, why we ain't doing this? I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Or I got, you know what I'm saying?
Once
you start running through the list, it's like now you really are moving yourself so far away from getting anything in the lady's mind. So, all right, we'll squeeze one more in. Let's see. What is this? What is this, Caitlin?
Yes.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You have a question for us. What do you got?
Okay. So I am in a relationship. I have a fiance. I've known him for 13 years. Things have been rocky, so I decided to go through his phone this morning.
Oh, Dan, tell me what you
this
did.
morning.
No, tell
God,
me.
this
tell
morning you went through the phone?
Me.
Yes, literally like maybe an hour ago.
What'd you find?
Oh, damn.
What'd you find?
Okay, so there was like deleted text messages. It was like obvious, and like there was like flirtatious things going on because on Snapchat when you scroll up, you can see like old messages that were saved, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did that, and there was like a little "come find me" winky face, and like I don't know if I should snap on him.
Is that the worst you found? Was a "come find me" winky face?
Well, yeah, and then like on his Snapchat there was like all these old girls that I know, you know what I mean?
She knows. Do not do this, guys.
Go
She
ahead.
has
Go ahead,
evidence.
man.
No. I want
Evidence of-
you guys know.
of a
Y'all,
winky face.
y'all already. No, come on.
Wait.
Why
Are you really gonna go this way?
I'm not. I didn't go anyway yet.
No,
I'm not.
we just saying what she found so far.
So she has to have like bulletproof evidence, even though she
well,
pretty
you're
much
making
has
a big.
it.
There's a big leap from a winky
She
face
says,
to
"Should I freak
impropriety."
out
let
on
me
him?
let me
She
ask
bring
you.
it up.
Let me ask you this, Caitlin. All right, because Meredith is fighting the fight for you. All right,
Yes.
wait, listen. All right,
Bring it up.
what you found was that what you were looking for?
I just wanted to see like what are you doing on the in the phone? What's going on in there?
Right, but what you found, because you went through it, you broke the trust, went into the phone, because that's part of it. We have to acknowledge that, even if because he might say that back to you, so don't be shocked. You broke the trust, you went into the phone because you were looking for something to affirm what you were feeling. Did you find that?
Well, yeah.
Did you what you found? Do you think that was enough for what you feeling? Does that justify the feeling?
Well, there was also he was hanging out with this coworker who is a girl.
Okay.
Who he was texting, and I guess they went to go play pool or whatever. But those messages were deleted prior to like them meeting up.
Now, did you know that he went to play pool with this girl?
No, he was supposed to be playing basketball.
Okay. All right. So
lying.
this is where we're getting to. So now you have
That's
lies.
worse than a winky face.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get specific. You got to be like, listen, I looked in your phone because I think something's up. I look in your phone. I find out you were supposed to go play this, and you went to go with this, and you were with a girl. Like, there's a lot there. So I don't think you got to snap, but I think you definitely got to, find out what you're dealing with.
How long ago was that, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, so the pool thing was Sunday.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
This
yeah.
is
Oh,
fresh.
yeah, he out there fresh.
Yo,
Yeah.
she's gonna pop
Yeah,
off.
he still smell like that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to handle that.
Okay,
But
wait. Everybody listening knows that he's probably doing some dirt. We don't know exactly what it is. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to bring it up.
but like deleting messages is not a sin.
Why would you
But
delete a message?
I have no idea,
What's
but I'm
going
just
on?
saying.
I had spelling errors.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
Exact. Don't listen to
Deleting
them.
a message is not a sin, but he had you don't even have to dig deep in what and kind of like translate what he did. He lied.
Yeah.
And you've caught him out there.
You could base
and
your whole argument
your
off of
whole
that.
argument is set right
Right,
there. So
right.
I would
Right.
definitely say, and I wouldn't snap. I would be calm as a killer. I would be like, so I just wanted to talk to you because, when you went to play pool the other night, or I'm sorry, when you went to play basketball the other night, I think you went to go play pool because I saw it on your phone, even though you tried to delete it. So let's just talk this out. I ain't even trying to fight with you, but if you want to go do something else, you should go do something else because I'm not going to put up with it. Stay calm because it will totally throw him off.
Yeah, he won't know how to react.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to throw his phone at his face.
Nah,
Right.
see
Right.
that? See
But you
that?
did
That's
it.
why we're going to remove that emotion.
Right.
We're not going to throw nothing at nobody.
Plot and plan.
We're not going to do that. We're going to stay calm and we're going to stay clear and give him that. You have enough to raise the issue with him.
He was sleeping when you checked his phone.
Oh, my God.
He was dead asleep.
Oh, see that?
And he got a lock on that phone, and you've been looking at the little motion of his fingers, haven't you, Kaylin?
I plead the fifth.
Tell us what happened. I want an update.
Yeah.
Please.
See that? She been
Please.
watching the finger strokes.
Damn.
All right, well, and I'm sure him laying there sleeping, just sound asleep, made you mad because you're like, I wonder what he tied from, old Senator.
All that basketball.
All that basketball player he doing. All right, well, please let us know how this goes, but stay calm. That's the killer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you see my mug shot.
No, don't go to jail. No.